Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian here, aka Jetterbro95, coming at you guys with another video. So, Gridiron Guardians Part 1, Part 2, I don't know. But I do know Gridiron Guardians is coming out tomorrow. But, we've got some new Gridiron Guardians, as well as the continuation of the Pack Strike hashtag that's trending around the world right now, or at least trending, period. But yeah, so we'll talk about all of that, guys. So if you guys are interested in stuff like this and you guys want to see more content like this, feel free to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. Both things help me out in the algorithm very much, even though they take less than 2 seconds of your time. Also, follow me over on Twitch, guys. I'm trying to get in the habit of streaming at least 3 times a week. I am feeling like I might be able to make at least one more stream this week. Maybe I might do 2. I don't necessarily know, but go follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/JediBro95. Try and stream one more time this week. More likely going to be tomorrow, and then we'll see about how I feel on Friday. And yeah, if you guys want up-to-date stuff for me on Twitter for things like videos, and when I do go upload a video, and when I do go live, follow me on Twitter. Anyhow. So Gridiron Guardians, we got these coming tomorrow. Now, all of the stuff has been revealed, by the way. So shout out to Mortality himself for these screenshots, as he is somebody who deserves to be recognized for his screenshots. Anyhow, so we got Taylor Rapp with 86 speed, 85 pursuit, and 86 man coverage, only for the Los Angeles Rams. Next, we got Drake London for the Atlanta Falcons at 86 speed, 87 spec catch, 86 mid route running. He is 6'4", I believe. Let me check on Mutt.gg real quick. Let me check on Mutt.gg in terms of Drake London. I should just Google it. I don't know why. I just Drake London. Yes, he is 6'4", as you can see right here. So yeah, this card could actually be a viable option for Falcons teamers. Obviously, they are in desperate need of wide receivers. Next, we'll move on to Uchenna Nwosu for the Chargers and Seahawks. 83 speed, 87 finesse move. Pretty good pass rusher overall. Then we got Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos with 87 speed, 86 short, and 87 mid route running. I like this for the Broncos team. They do need another wide receiver, and Courtland Sutton's card isn't really cutting it. Not Courtland Sutton. Tim Patrick's card not really cutting it anymore, so I do like this addition. Now we get into the 88s. Now, there is a couple of things about the 88s that we'll get into when we get to with the ones in question. But J.J. Watt, 88 speed for the Texans, and the 80 speed for the Texans and the Cardinals. So 80 speed, 88 power move, 86 play recognition. He also gets, I believe that is Demoralizer or whatnot for 2 AP. Next, we got Cole Holcomb with a mid-zone KO for 3 AP, I believe is what it is. With 86 speed, 90 zone coverage. So solid pass coverage linebacker, if that's what you're interested in. We got Harrison Smith for the Minnesota Vikings. 87 speed, 89 hit power, 87 zone. DeForest Buckner with 88 finesse move, 87 block shed, under pressure for 2 AP. Also, when it comes to Harrison Smith, he gets out my way for 2 AP. Frank Ragnow for the Lions with 88 pass block power, 86 pass block finesse, and run blocking. Going to have all day for 1 AP. Next, we have Evan Ingram for the Jaguars and the Giants. 87 speed, 89 spec catch, 88 mid route running. With deep in elite for 2 AP? I want to say. I think it's actually 3. Orlando Brown Jr. with the Chiefs and Ravens. Going to have 90 pass block power, 87 run blocking with a nasty streak. I think it's 3 AP on power alignment. I don't remember off the top of my head. DJ Moore for the Panthers with 87 speed, 88 spec catch, deep out elite for 3 AP. On him. Now we get into the other 87 mentors. Now these ones are specific cards. They will make it to where if you have this card plus one more of the other required cards that they have, you are going to get some pluses for some stats. So you see for Sauce Gardner here, you see the little logo here. He's going to be able to get some +1s. I think it's like man coverage, finesse move. I can't remember. I don't remember what they all are because they only showcase the one with Sauce Gardner as an example. But I think you need J.J. Watt as one of the ones for him. So, but obviously only Jets can have 88 speed, 87 zone, 89 man coverage. great lockdown corner overall for right now. Then we got Tremaine Edmonds for the Bills with 86 speed, 88 block shed, and 91 hit power. Cordero Patterson for the Vikings, Patriots, Bears, and Falcons team count for the theme teams. 88 speed, 87 change of direction, backfield mismatch for 2 AP. I believe this inside stuff is for Tremaine Edmonds. I forgot to mention. I think it's 2 AP on run stopping linebackers. And then finally, guys, Justin Fields for the rounding out of the 88s with 88 speed, 90 on the run, has fast break for 4 AP on scramblers, I want to say. So yeah, Justin Fields, I like this card overall. Obviously, fast break is something that I think guys like Ragusa are gonna love very much. But it is what it is with that. So now for the champions, guys. The first one that they revealed this morning was Justin Herbert with 84 speed, 90, 87, and 90 for the accuracies. Now, the problem with Justin Herbert, as we go back to Mutt.gg, is for Justin Herbert, his throwing animation, it's pretty bad. Like, we're talking like it's like pretty bad, overall. Like, I know a lot of people aren't really high on this Justin Herbert. He has Slinger 10, which is the classification for the release. And for a Slinger 10, if we go to the animations, this is where Slinger 10 is this year. If you want to look at the actual numbers, here it is right here. I will put a link in the description to this chart to go check out. By the way, shout out to the person who made these because, this took obviously had to take a lot of time. So, but Slinger 10, obviously not the best release in the world. Also, he does get set feet lead for 2 AP, and he's going to be able to get fearless for 3 AP. I believe that's what they said here. Yes, set feet lead for 2 AP, and then fearless for 3. So that is some pretty good stuff right there for Justin. And then we have Jeffrey Simmons for the LTD. He is going to be only getting Tennessee Titans team chem. He gets both inside stuff or no outsiders for 1 AP. So definitely not a bad one here. It's just a matter of the fact that the availability, because obviously the pack odds right now are just atrocious. And then the one that they revealed this afternoon is Charles Woodson, 91 speed, 90 man coverage, 92 zone coverage. Charles Woodson's always one of the best cornerbacks, if not the best cornerback in the game when he does come out. I don't necessarily know if they announced. No, they did not say on the Twitter, on their Twitter post what abilities he gets for a discount, or whatever. So yeah, it is definitely a good card. I love this. I like this Charles Woodson. There are a lot of people that are skeptical about this Charles Woodson. People are saying that this was something that was changed because they're trying to get people to break the pack strike for them. And I'm gonna be honest, this is not really gonna do it. Like, I think obviously a lot of people are just gonna stay firm on the pack strike because we're just tired of the packs and the way they are. But, I think it's going to take, if it does, it's going to take, something insane. I don't necessarily know, but, so there is that. There's that for that. Now, there is something else I do want to touch on. It is today how the fact that there are a lot of people that were really not, sitting there and going to be, just being, I kind of want to say a little bit of a ignorant, having some ignorant takes today. There were some people that were having some ignorant takes about this whole pack stuff. I had a conversation with somebody trying to say that this doesn't benefit no money spent players because I'm gonna be honest, after arguing with this dude for a little while, I don't even know what his actual reason was. You also had people trying to say that, it's not going to last because, people are going to buy packs regardless, which, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I said this already, you can't convince everybody, but doing nothing isn't going to solve our problem. And so I kind of can understand why they are going to, why people are doing this movement. But the worst of them, in my opinion, came from Joke. He is, by the way, just real quick, shout out to TJ for this. Can I just say, he took it in stride today. You know, definitely wasn't the most ideal situation to walk in for GMM. In fact, it's probably one of the worst I've ever seen. But he handled himself very well, and he did pretty good in terms of just getting through the stream. He did kind of address it. He just said that the team has heard basically what's been going on over the last 12 hours. But yeah, no, I love this. This was fantastic. You know, it is what it is. But as I was saying, the worst of these takes that were going on today against this, in my opinion, came from Joke. Now, if you don't know who Joke is, he is a former comp Madden player, which, I mean, fair. I mean, it is what it is. You know, you can have opinions. It's this guy right here. I can't see his tweet because he does have me blocked because we actually had like one disagreement back in the MCS tournament. You know, there was also like, so there were some people that were also commenting, like just saying like, you know, it is what it is. You know, I will never, like, I don't, if you start your tweet with saying, I don't care about Madden, I can assure you that what you're about to say does not matter in the slightest. If you don't care, then why talk about it? Which I'm obviously a big perpetuator of. If you don't give a damn about something, why are you talking about it? You know what I mean? Like, if you really don't give a crap about the game or the product or anything in relation to it, why are you talking about it still? And this was something that because I actually am doing a second recording, by the way, with this, because, you know, I kind of, in the first recording, I kind of got way too upset and way too hostile to the point where I was saying some nasty things, or at least in my opinion, I would say they're nasty things. But what happened is, and again, this is just, in my opinion, this is probably the worst take out of them all, and I think was just complete ignorance. But what he was basically saying was, you know, it should not come as a surprise. Like, basically, like, people should not be, people who, yeah, basically, thank you to my guy Bryce here, basically saying that people who make their money, who live off this game, shouldn't be upset about the way the packs are, because it's their fault that they're basically in this, that the market is in the situation to begin with. Which is so laughable to me and so arrogant that it was just mind-blowing that he had the thought to say, he had that in his head, but then chose to type it onto a keyboard and then press send. You know, that to me is like, it's one thing to have that thought, but it's another to type it out. And then it's another to put it on a public platform for the entire world to see. And I never will understand why people get upset at the creators for the store being in this situation. Because the creators, in my opinion, I don't think are at fault for how the pack odds are. They're just doing their job. You know, guys like ScoMo, CC, Dom, and Zerk, the guys that do all these pack openings, even Samios, by the way. I'll put, by the way, speaking of Samios, putting a link in the description for his YouTube. Go give him a subscription. He is very close to 10K. Go give him a subscription. Go give him a follow on Twitter. Go show my guy some love. He definitely is very close, and I want to make sure he gets there. But these guys that are opening these packs, they're just doing it because it's their content, and that's what pulls in the views. I said this on Monday, and I reiterated this on Tuesday. The problem isn't the fact that these guys are opening the packs. The problem is the fact that we, as the viewers, are choosing to watch their views. Now, I get it. Some people won't watch these guys based on their own fruition. I watch Zerk, Skelmo, and CC because I just love them as content creators. Skelmo, I'm trying to start watching more. I've been lurking in his streams for this past week. But it baffles me that someone could actually say that, in my opinion. And Zerk summed it up pretty well. It wouldn't make sense to people who spend wouldn't it make sense that the people who spend most money on and see the terrible pack odds more than anyone you would know when it's too bad? Your reasoning is saying like it's funny people who work 40 to 50 hours a week at a job striking is funny instead of the part-timers, which, I mean, I don't know if the rationale is there, but I get the gist. Like, you know, people playing this game a lot more and making their money off the game, you know, should understand and see that the odds are terrible. And I think anybody with a brain can see these odds are awful. Because if we go into MUT, just real quick, go back over here. You know, we go into MUT. Speaking of MUT, guys, just real quick, a little bit of an announcement. I will try to do the Broncos theme team, but I'm going to wait until after this pack strike is done and the prices drop on the packs and, you know, stuff of that nature. Before I decide to build it, right? Because I do have a decent amount of players on the Broncos theme team that I could use to make. So, but you go into these odds, you know, even for say this, you have no more I can't even view the odds on that. So we look at this 87 plus, right? 3.9% chance to get a 90. That is insane. Low. Like, what? 3.9% chance to get a 90 overall on an 87 plus. That's crazy. Okay? Ultimate kickoff players. 3% chance to get a 90 out of these ones. Like, do you see this? Like, the training rerolls. 3.9% chance out of... Oh, that's Team of the Week. That's Team of the Week fantasy. They don't have the odds for the rerolls, but you know what? Shout out to Grant, because I'm actually going to go look up this man Grant's Twitter. If you don't know who Grant is, he does all of the Twitter stuff for, like, the rerolls and stuff. He does, like... Hang on, I'm kind of fucking up here. Hold on. How do I... Sorry, I kind of, like, am fucking up. I got, like... Okay, there we go. It's gone. Because I kind of, like, messed up a tiny bit with, like, clicking on. But whatever. But shout out to this man, to the man Grant. This man willingly goes through training rerolls every single time they're out and calculates the odds. All right? This one I'm about to show you. This is from the Ultimate Kickoff promo. This is the Ultimate Kickoff promo for the training rerolls. This man did not pull 190 overall. This man did not pull 1 LTD. And he only pulled 187. Meaning that out of all these rolls, this is what he got. Now again, this isn't like full, like, out of 1,000 rolls, here's what you're getting. But I don't think we need 1,000 rolls to understand that this is trash. And this is just god fucking awful. I kind of threw up a little bit just looking at this. Like, I don't think we need to I don't think, like, we need to, oh, I went all the way back to the wife's Twitter. I don't think we need to look at, like, I don't think we need to really truly understand, like, even just looking at the odds on a regular pack. I think we can all understand that it's terrible. The odds are atrocious. Right? So, it to me, it doesn't make sense why he would say that. And then continuing on, he says, I know you don't play much anymore, but as someone who plays MUT more than most, this is atrocious in capital letters. Pack odds are bad, yes. Bundles are bad, yes. Rerolls are bad, if we fucking get any. And rewards are bad. You may as well just say they're non-existent, man, because the rewards just don't even exist. Every legend release has been 1+ mil for guys not top tier names. Yeah, like Herman Moore was like 1 point some odd million coins. Dave, like the little linebacker that came out on Saturday, it was Dave, it was like Dave something. I can't remember. He was like 1 million coins, right? And nobody really knows who that dude is. I'm going to be completely honest. I had no idea who he was. But it baffles me that he thought that, typed it, and then sent. Because it never clicked in for him that how ignorant of a take he had. And what I also find incredibly ironic is this is the same dude that was making money off of the game by competing in tournaments. But yet, when it comes to arguing that Comp Madden ruined MUT, which is something that a lot of MUT veterans have said, I've heard people tell me that ever since comp players started to migrate to MUT, that's when it started to go downhill. Now, whether that's true or not, that could be a comment section for debate for you to decide. But I just find it so ironic that he says that, but then he doesn't realize that, or he doesn't care to, like, it doesn't click to him that he was literally making money off of this game by competing in tournaments and even doing Twitch streams, because I'm pretty sure he would have done Twitch streams at least a decent amount of time. Now, yes, he's making money from Twitch, absolutely, but it's still money that he's making off of the game that he's playing. So, I don't know. Like, I just found that really ironic and really hypocritical for him to say something like that. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think about this pack strike movement? I'm still all for it, by the way. By the way, go check out this clip if you guys have not seen it. Link will be in the description. I love it. It's fantastic. Oh, I did not mean to play it by accident. I turned it on. But yeah, go check it out, guys. A lot of people seem to love it, and I think you guys might love it too. But until next time, I'll see you all later.